know if he's actually an inclusion, but I do know his name is Wilbur. Is that correct, sir?
It is.
Right, I don't know if he keeps council out here in this part of Maryville Estate, but he's welcome to all of my options on Wednesday nights. Very good evening to you all. Thank you for coming out. There was some contemplation about whether George would put the firewood on, whether he would dig deep into the reserves of the Southport timber. But it's good to know we've got some yellow box working away here, and it's an absolute pleasure on a Wednesday night. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, all of the necessary paperwork would have been provided to you with regards to this option. We do have some minor late changes I'll read through for you. I know buyers have been very anxious to discover whether Wilbur and the alpacas will stay. Well, they won't. They're going. George will explain everything that is included. George, if you could run through all of the inclusions here.
Certainly, our inclusions are blinds, built-in wardrobes, the clothesline, dishwasher, fixed floor coverings, insect screens, light fittings, range hood, stove and a TV antenna, and the exclusions are the black light fittings.
Right. And anything in that garage, correct?
Correct. Anything in that garage is excluded.
Good. Now, if everyone's wondering what these cones are for, we will encourage some touch football later on if you're not successful. No, the cones go as well. The deposit arrangements, to be very clear, we will take 5% tonight with 10% at risk. Everyone comfortable with that arrangement? That'll be tucked away in the Southport Trust account on your behalf. Settlement is mandated at 42 days. Unless you are looking at longer settlement terms, then a special condition should have been provided to you. Everyone comfortable with that? Good. Okay, I take that there's no objection to any of that. We've got one vendor in the state on the phone. We've got one here. We have no proxy bids. Oh no. But none of that. On behalf of the vendors, I may make one vendor bid. It will always be below the reserve. Might have the right to withdraw the property from sale at any time, or refer any bid, whether it's above or below the reserve, to the vendor. In the state of New South Wales, vendors have the right to change their reserves at any time. That's it. They want to get it sold. They've loved it here. When I asked Pauline what she liked most about 14 Barley here in Maryville, she said that it was about 30 minutes, 35 minutes to the city, but she felt like she was in the country. And when I got out here and I saw this 6,000 square metres of earth, I felt exactly the same. And on a Wednesday night, your family could resolve itself to this beautiful northern aspect. Here, sit in front of the fire and contemplate a different speed of life, which is something I think we are all trying to appreciate in 2020. I know where I live in Canberra, I'd love to get out to this acreage, but just don't have the capacity to at the moment. So you know what's up for grabs here. The sale's subject to a reserve, they want to get it sold. It's up to you to make an opening bid. Who goes there, who gets us underway here at number 14 Barley? The auction is now open. 850, sir. Okay, let's open something with a 9 in front of it. You move way bid number 7. 25 or 50 is the call. Mate, there's a lot of interest here. Where do we go? It's not quite how I practiced it last night. 875 the call. Who goes there quickly now? I bid once in your favour, sir, at 850, well below market expectations. At 100. I bid twice in your favour at $850,000. Third and final.
100.
Thank you, sir. Respond at 950, sir. Okay. What number are you thinking?
925.
It says 925. Sir, 950 is obviously the play for you. You showed steely confidence there. I could see you sitting around this fire, maybe a red wine or a hot chocolate. What do you say? Hard day's work at the Department of Immigration. 950, do we say?
What's the current bid at?
He's at 925. I'm offering you at 950.
936.
936. Well, that's a particularly interesting number. 11,000 biddy goes. You 11,000 equal measure? 947. Happy to keep the 11,000 bid, but that won't own it. I'd only be encouraging underbidders. I don't know if these locals would let you win if I sold it to you at that. You hold the bid at 936, sir. You're very clear. You're on 42 days or less terms, are you, sir? At 936,000. I offer it once at 936 in your favour, sir. I offer it twice. Looking for a bid to get us to 950 ideally. I offer it twice. Third at 936. To my left, a search.
945.
He says, sir, come back with strength. You've got him down now to what, 8s? 950? How about a mere 5, sir? 945? You're out. Good. Okay, you're there anyway. All right, that won't own it, sir. So I'm going to calibrate. Just bear with me. I'll be back in a short moment. Thank you.
You do that.
You should see it. So it's got on this other bar. It's really small. I'm going to start watching. He's on quickly. We can then go form. This other account. So I just shaded here. So just sleeps in the corner. Shaded here. So you will stay. You see that? I didn't go. I should have gone this time. Surely it gets That's at the start of the year. Learning. Still drive like just to miss that time.